All right, y'all. We back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. And right now, we got to talk about the big dog, the star of our team, LA Rams, man, Puka Nacua. He went on a stream with Adin Ross and Neon. Why in the world did he do that? I don't know. As a true Rams fan, it crushed my heart when we had such an important game on the line that he would make it such a distraction that week and go against Sean McVay, go against the Ramley, go against the LA Rams fan base for fame that he doesn't already, that he don't need. He already got it. You Puka Nacua, bro. Why would you do that, man? Let's see. Let's watch. Let's see what's going on.
I started getting emails last night. It's like, wait, what? Puka anti-Semitism? He's turning into AB.
Puka, do not do that touchdown celebration. This hand motion I'm making on the screen right now is an anti-Semitic trope. It is awful. To me, it's beyond offensive.
For anybody that was offended, terribly sorry about that. We never want to do things that ever offend anybody, and I know he feels that same way.
Puka Nacua just had one of the best games of his entire NFL career. 12 receptions, 225 yards, 2 touchdowns, a performance that should have had everyone talking about how he's the best receiver in football right now. Instead, we're talking about a deleted tweet, an anti-Semitic gesture, his brother sitting in jail, and a pattern of behavior that's starting to make people wonder, is Puka Nacua actually a problem?
Why? Bro, do you know how sick this makes me, bro? Puka Nacua, he's probably the most clean slate player up until last week. He has the cleanest slate. Everybody thinks of him like just like a happy young kid. He's not in the media for no bullshit. If he is, it's like simple, small shit that people can overlook. Like simple little, he's young, he's a kid. He's always happy. And then all of a sudden, somebody sends Adin Ross to go make him do some anti-Semitic. Well, some say it's not, some say it is. That's not my department to determine if that's anti-Semitic or not. But why would you have Puka Nacua do that? Whose idea was that to go, you've never made nobody else do that? Why would you make Puka Nacua get in the middle of some fucking shit like this, in the middle of a big game, important game? It's the powers that be, man. I swear to God, it made no fucking sense. Even when Sean McVay is telling him, his head coach, do not do it. Don't do that stream. He goes on stream and tells them, Sean McVay told me don't do it, but I'm still doing it. What the fuck? Puka, why would you go against the team? Why would you go against everybody? Why would you do this? And now your brother, all of a sudden, all this shit about your brother starts coming out. This is how they control shit, y'all. The powers that be, the propaganda they can push. All of a sudden, you didn't listen? Okay, you said this. Oh, it ain't even about now listening to Sean McVay. It's about that hand gesture you did. Oh, you playing with us? The Jews, that is. You playing with us? We finna expose your brother. Up until this point, no one has given a fuck about the actions of Puka Nacua's brother. Nobody. All of a sudden, now people care that he stole a car, or that he slapped somebody at his game, or that he did this. Nobody even knew he had a fucking brother. A lot of people didn't even know his brother existed. This shit is crazy, man. The powers that be, they control everything in this shit.
Because what happened Thursday night, that wasn't the start of something. That was the culmination of 2 weeks of chaos that this man brought entirely on himself. So I'm going to walk you through this timeline, because when I initially heard news about the first Nacua situation, I was kind of on the fence about making a video on it. But we have 4 different storylines in one video for you guys here today. So before we get to the content, we're still running jersey giveaways to a subscriber that turns on their notifications on this channel. Just let me know in the comment section down below what jersey you want. And now let's get to the video. This whole thing starts on December 7th, after the Rams destroyed the Cardinals 45-17.
Oh my God, dog. This shit made me fucking furious, bro.
Puka had a monster game, 7 receptions, 167 yards, 2 touchdowns. PFF gave him a 97.4 grade, the highest single game grade for a wide receiver in their history. Puka. So Puka's feeling himself, and what does he do? He goes into the locker room, pulls out his phone, and starts live streaming on Instagram, which, by the way, is against both the NFL rules and the Rams team policy. And I don't want to draw a parallel here because it's bizarre to draw this parallel so early on.
Even with that, he got a pass. That didn't even go as viral. It went viral, but it went baby. That's not nothing crazy. Him going viral in the locker room, players have done that before. We could push that under the rug. It's Puka Nacua. We could shove that under the rug. But it got worse, y'all. This is all in 1 week, by the way. This is all in 1 fucking week, y'all.
But the only other instance in NFL history where I can think of a wide receiver live streaming his team's locker room is this guy.
Not a lot needs to be said. No. Let's say very little moving forward. Let's start our preparation. We spotted the day and a half.
Antonio fucking Brown. Now they are going to try to push the CTE narrative on Puka Nacua. Just watch, bro. They're going to try to make Puka Nacua the bad guy. He's having such a fucking great season.
Now, in the case of Puka Nacua, his teammates weren't having it. One of them, we don't know who, called him out immediately. The teammate literally said,
"Hey bro, don't live stream."
And Puka just straight up lies to him.
What? I'm not. What do you mean you're not? I'm looking at it.
And instead of apologizing and putting his phone away, Puka keeps going. He says,
I know, but it's not of everybody.
Nobody's in here yet, cuzzo. Ain't nobody but cheek on the camera, man.
It doesn't matter.
This is a guy who just had the game of his life, and he's arguing with his own teammates about whether it's okay to live stream them while they're changing. Now, at the time, this seemed like a one-off thing. Puka got a little too hyped after a big game, made a mistake, whatever. But looking back now, this was the first sign that something was off. Like, guys, come on. It's my job to figure out what NFL news I think is worth bringing to you guys and what you guys would actually be interested in. So I'm obviously not going to make a YouTube video about Puka live streaming in his locker room against his team's wishes. There's way better stories out there than that. But less than a week later, things were about to get a lot worse. And it wasn't even Puka who made headlines next. It was his brother. Now, granted, I don't think it's fair to rope in his brother into this, but this was a story that I thought was really bizarre and I wanted to cover, and honestly, this is the only way I really could cover it. So Samson Nacua is Puka's older brother.
This story would have never came out, by the way. Hear me now. If he wanted it to stream, this story would have got shoved under the fucking rug. Hear me out. The powers that be would not have let this story go as viral. Trust me. He fucked up doing that Adin Ross shit. That was so fucking random. Why would you do it, Adin Ross, and then you have to send him and Neon together? It's like that play was like crafted to fuck him over. I'm going to send Neon and Adin Ross at you and make you this dance. Make sure that we got his fan base watching, and the world watching, because the world's going to watch it once we clip this. Oh, my God.
He's 27 years old. He played college ball at Utah and BYU, and he's been bouncing around professional football, stints with the Colts, Saints, and now with the UFL's Michigan Panthers. And he's got a history making some really bad decisions. Back in April, after a UFL game against the St. Louis Battlehawks, Samson got into it with a fan who was talking trash from the stands, and instead of looking away, Samson reached up and slapped the guy across the face.
Yeah, so
on
what?
camera, in front of everyone. The UFL suspended him for 1 game without pay and made him do community service, and that was 8 months ago. Fast forward to December 13th, Samson and another man named Trey Rose were arrested for allegedly taking a vehicle without the owner's consent. The vehicle belonged to Adofero, a 21-year-old rookie forward for the Los Angeles Lakers, the 36th pick in the 2025 NBA draft, teammate of Luka Doncic and LeBron James.
So fucking what? What does that have to do with fucking Puka Nacua? This is what I'm saying. Why? That's his brother. That ain't got nothing to do with Puka. What his brother do is his own actions, bro. That ain't got nothing to do with Puka. But somehow they put that in media and shoved it down everybody's throat. Now everybody looking at Puka Nacua like he stole the goddamn car or he slapped the goddamn fan. God damn.
He was just starting his career. Here's where it gets wild. The car had a tracking system, so when the SUV started moving, it got tracked to the one hotel in West Hollywood. Deputies show up, check the security footage, and find that Samson and Trey had literally valeted the car and walked inside the hotel like nothing happened. They valeted a stolen car at a nice hotel with their faces on camera. Both men were arrested and remain in jail as of the latest reports. So now Puka got his brother sitting in a cell for allegedly allegedly stealing an NBA player's car, and he's got a massive Thursday night football game coming up against the Seahawks. The last thing he needs is more distractions, which brings us to Tuesday. Puka Nacua decided to appear on a live stream with Adin Ross and Neon.
Worst decision of his career, y'all. Swear to God, worst decision of his career, man.
Which I'm assuming he did just to boost his public profile. Obviously, Adin Ross is a very divisive figure in the streaming landscape, but the reason why Adin is so controversial is because he got permanently banned from Twitch in 2023 for alleged hateful conduct. He's had white nationalist Nick Fuentes on his show multiple times. He's interviewed Andrew Tate, so you can see why it'd be a little interesting why Puka decided to hang out with Adin Ross 2 days before the biggest game of the Rams season. And it gets worse. Puka actually tried to bring Adin and Neon to the Rams practice facility. They got denied at the door, so instead Puka joined them in their van and then at a local gym to do the stream anyway. During the stream, 3 major things blew up.
Something isn't right about this stream, dog. This shit just don't sit right with me, bro. It's too weird. It was just weird. Like, why the week of the most important game in his career right now, 2 days before, and then don't want to listen and force that interview on us? Why? What was that about? And why would you do that?
First, Puka went off on NFL referees saying this.
The refs are the worst because these guys are lawyers and they want to be on TV too, bro.
That's an automatic fine from the league.
Oh,
Puka even
my
acknowledged
God.
it on the stream. Second, he claimed that concussions aren't real.
I also believe that concussions are all in your head. You just can't think about it.
And the third thing is what really set some people off. Toward the end of the stream, Adin and Neon were coming up with a touchdown celebration for Puka, and Adin, who claims to be Jewish, taught Puka a gesture where he hunches over and rubs his hands together in front of the camera. Now guys, I don't want to come off as an overly sensitive guy here.
Cold setup, right? That's a cold setup, right? That's a cold fucking setup, bro.
But that hunching over and rubbing your hand is based off of the Happy Merchant caricature. It's supposed to portray Jewish people as greedy. Adin's fans literally call this a Jewish dance, and I typically would let this slide, but the timing of this is just so terrible. This came 4 days after 2 gunmen killed 15 people at Bondi Beach in Sydney, Australia during a
Oh, fucking shit. I didn't even make that connection, cuz. Holy fucking shit. Bro, I didn't even make that connection. The timing of that is crazy. I'm worried about the football game. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Adin Ross and Neon set this nigga up, bro. Puka, you better not trust them niggas. You better not ever fuck with them niggas ever again in your life, bro. That's fucked up.
Hanukkah celebration. I mean, my best friend's family was on the beach that day. And I don't mean to make this personal. It's just the timing of this is just not the greatest. So Adin would ask if Puka would do the dance after his next touchdown, and Puka said this.
Do it!
In the camera, in the camera.
Does that? We got you do it? Yeah.
Oh. And this caused a huge stir. Congressman Eric Swalwell called Puka an asshole on social media and said he should apologize or get cut. But Puka would issue an apology, saying, at the time, I had no idea this act was anti-
Fuck! God damn it! This shit pisses me off because how we lost the game. The fact we lost the game. And then how we lost the game. There was no reason we should have lost that fucking game. But this is the fucking reason why they fucking played us with that 2-point conversion. All of a sudden, our goddamn kicker misses a kick. He ain't missed a kick all goddamn season. The goddamn refs is celebrating in the fourth quarter when Seattle make the Cooper Kupp make that catch. The goddamn refs are celebrating. Yeah, the refs are celebrating. It was just like, what is going on, bro?
Semitic in nature and perpetuated harmful stereotypes against Jewish people, I deeply apologize to anyone who was offended by my actions. The NFL released a statement condemning anti-Semitism. Sean McVay even said that he was disappointed in some of the actions that are just distracting his teammates.
It's incredibly disappointing. I love his heart. I think he's going to continue to grow and mature. And there were some things that came up with you address it and you keep it moving. But we never want to do things that ever offend anybody, and I know he feels that same way.
So heading into Thursday Night Football, Puka had apologized. The controversy should have been behind him. All he had to do was go out, play football, and let his game do the talking.
And he did. And he did. And I know people are going to be watching, and they're going to be saying, it's not Puka's fault. Puka balled out. He did his thing, which he did. That's not the problem. That's not the problem. See, what the problem is the mental that you sent your team out there on the field with, bro. Now, like, you want to go into this game, all you heard about Rams was they're the best team in the NFL right now. They're most likely to win Super Bowl. That's all you was hearing. They're most likely to win Super Bowl. It's going to be Rams and the Broncos in Super Bowl. Rams and the Broncos, Rams and the Broncos. And then now you change the whole narrative to where all these players on a team who've been hearing great things, they're motivated. We're finna go into this game and whoop this ass because we're going to live up to the hype of what everybody is saying about us. But now, going into this game, all we hearing is anti-Semitic, this, that. You know what I mean? Adin Ross, Puka Nacua is this, Puka Nacua is that. Like, that's not the energy you want around you as a team that's on a mission to win a Super Bowl. All this negative press where they're not even talking about the game no more. The game is more about Puka Nacua. And the negative highlights and the negative energy and all that is just like, you just want good energy in an important game like that, bro. You want good energy. That's it, bro. Now you're going to have all these Jewish people probably booing the team because of Puka. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just be like unnecessary shit, bro. And then the refs, you got at the refs, my nigga. The refs was celebrating. Oh, look at it. When Cooper Kupp made that catch in the fourth, they celebrated when he caught it, when everybody thought he was out of bounds. They was happy. Yeah.
And to his credit, that's exactly what he did on the field. But what happened after the game, that's when everything fell apart once again. I'm not going to lie, Puka Nacua played one of the best games I've ever seen from a wide receiver on Thursday Night Football. 12 receptions, 225 yards, 2 touchdowns, a career high in receiving yards. He was absolutely cooking the Seattle secondary. The Rams were up 30-14 early in the fourth quarter. They had control of the game, control of the division, control of the #1 seed in the NFC.
Yes.
Everything was going right,
Yes.
and then it all collapsed. Seattle came storming back. One of Seattle's 2-point conversion attempts was initially ruled incomplete.
This was the worst play in NFL history. The worst call ever, man. Fuck this shit. The worst call ever in NFL history. This 2-point conversion is bullshit.
But the replay determined it was actually a backward pass, a fumble that Zach Charbonnet recovered in the end zone. The Seahawks converted 3 2-point attempts in the comeback. The game went to overtime. Puka scored a 41-yard touchdown to put the Rams up 37-30, but Seattle answered with a touchdown of their own, and then won it on a 2-point conversion pass from Sam Darnold to Eric Saubert. It was a devastating loss, heartbreaking, the kind of game that haunts you. And what did Puka do? 2 minutes after the game ended,
Yes, Puka. Why'd you do this, Puka? Why did you tweet this, Puka? Why, Puka?
He was in the locker room, he fired off a tweet. Can you say I was wrong? Appreciate you, Stripes, for your contribution, LOL. He deleted it within minutes, but the screenshots were already everywhere. Think about this. 2 days earlier, Puka got in trouble for criticizing refs on a live stream. He knew he was probably getting fined. He had spent the entire week dealing with controversy after controversy. His coach had literally said he was disappointed in Puka's distracting behavior, and his response was to do the exact same thing again on social media where everyone could see it. Sean McVay found out about the tweet during his post-game press conference, and his reaction tells you everything you need to know.
What are you talking about?
He kept it very professional, and he definitely dodged this answer. He dodged it. Sean McVay, you could tell he was furious. They asked this nigga during the post-game shit. He was furious, you could tell, but he kept it professional and answered professionally.
Answer questions about something that I'm not aware of.
I gotta give credit where credit's due. Sean McVay gave a masterclass in how to defend a star wide receiver on your team.
I don't think he understood the totality of some of the things. I think he issued that apology. I know this guy's heart, and for anybody that was offended, terribly sorry about that.
Like, you have to think about this from McVay's perspective. He's really frustrated about the fact that his team lost a game that they probably should have won, and he's still defending his own players like this. It's honestly credit to Sean. And Puka's explanation?
Just there definitely some noise, but I wouldn't say distraction. Just a lack of awareness and
Lack of awareness. That's the phrase he keeps using. But at some point, lack of awareness stops being an excuse and it starts becoming a pattern.
Clean your shit up, Puka, man. Listen, man. Puka, clean your shit up, bro. How you moving forward from this point is very crucial. Yeah, you the best goddamn receiver right now. One of the best in the league for sure. I'll say you're the best. But one thing we know, Sean McVay and the Rams organization does not fucking play. You hear me? They don't play. They're going to give you some passes. But you fuck up too much and you become bad for the brand, you will have to go. It would be hard letting Puka Nacua go. I don't think they're going to let him go out. They definitely don't want to. We're not going to have that, bro. We're not going to have you out here wilding, bringing all this bad shit on the field and off the field. Don't start doing shit like going to clubs and beating up people and running people over in your car, drunk driving. If you start doing that, you're out of here. Rams going to get your ass up out of here. And you, bro, it's deal time. It's time to close your deal. Oh, man, come on, you playing.
Let me put the full timeline together for you because when you see it all in one place, it hits differently. On December 7th, Puka live streams from the locker room against team rules, argues with teammates who tell him to stop. Then a week later, his brother Samson gets arrested for allegedly stealing an NBA player's car. On December 16th, he decides to bring controversial streamers into the Rams facility and gets denied. He goes on the stream anyway, criticizes refs, says concussions aren't real, agrees to do an anti-Semitic touchdown celebration. The next day, the clip goes viral and there's major backlash. The day after that, Puka apologizes that and at the same time has a career game. But after the game, he tweets about the refs again and deletes it. Puka is eligible for a contract extension after this season.
It's deal time. It's deal time and you doing this, bro. You know what you can ask for, nigga? You are Puka Nacua, bro. What are you doing? You won't fuck your money off.
And he's going to be looking for a massive deal. We're talking top of the market money. And teams don't just pay for talent, they pay for leadership. They pay for maturity. They pay for players that elevate the locker room, not ones who create distractions. On the field, Puka is a top 3 receiver in the NFL. He's got 102 receptions, 1,592 yards, and 8 TDs this season. He's a future Hall of Famer if he keeps this up. But off the field, at least recently, he's showing a pattern of poor judgment that has to concern the Rams.
Antonio Brown, that's his name. I was trying to think of his name. Antonio Brown. We can't have that. We can't have a nigga over here wilding on the sidelines, pulling his jersey off on the field and walking off mid-game, doing that NFL bad boy shit. We can't have that at our organization. It's not happening. They're not going to allow it, brother. Get your shit together, Puka. Get your shit together, man.
Locker room streaming, the Adin Ross appearance, the tweets,
we love you,
the
Puka.
constant need for
Get your
attention
shit together,
in spaces
though.
where attention creates problems. Guys, I'm not here to bury Puka Nacua. He's 24 years old. Lord knows I did a lot of stupid shit when I was 24 years old. Young guys make mistakes. And to his credit, he apologized for the anti-Semitic gesture, and he genuinely seems remorseful for that. But there's a difference between making one mistake and making the same type of mistake over and over again. The locker room stream wasn't just a mistake. It was him ignoring his teammates. The Adin Ross appearance wasn't just a mistake, it was him choosing to associate with someone whose reputation is well documented. The deleted tweet wasn't just a mistake, it was him doing the exact same thing he just gotten in trouble for, hours after apologizing for causing distractions. At some point, the Rams are going to need Puka Nacua to grow up.
Nah, we gotta get this. I don't even like that I'm sitting here having to watch this shit, y'all, like negative light around Puka. He's not known for having negative energy around him at all, bro. The fact that he's going through this right now, and we was in such an important space, man. God damn, man, this is heartbreaking, man. One word to summarize this shit: Heartbreaking.
By all accounts, he's not. Puka's talent is undeniable. The maturity is still a work in progress. But let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about all this one. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.
All right, man. Guys. This is crushing to watch, bro. Y'all don't understand. I'm very passionate about this Rams shit. As you can tell if you watch, I'm very vocal. I'm a Rams fan, die hard. The whole family, we go hard about this shit. This shit was crushing, man. This was a crushing loss. Fucking makes me mad talking about this shit. But yeah, man, we don't worry, man. We still going to Super Bowl. We still going to Super Bowl, nigga. Don't get it twisted. Puka, clean your act up, bro. Clean your act up. We can't have this shit. McVay, I know McVay done talk to this nigga. I know they done talk to this nigga. And they for sure let him know, hey, nigga, deal time is coming up. We're not going to sign you if this is what we got to look forward to. No, that's not happening. What we are building right here, we can't have that. Especially with this year and this season, with us being right here, and next season, that's Matt Stafford's last year. And Super Bowl is in LA. Come on, man. Let's fucking go. Stafford got to go out with a bang. He got to go out with a bang. Super Bowl win in LA and retire. You know what I'm saying? Like the great Aaron Donald. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, though, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section about this one. I know it's a lot of Rams haters gonna have shit to say. Go ahead, go crazy in the comment section, man. What y'all think about Puka Nacua? What y'all think about Adin Ross and Neon setting him up to do that dance, bro? That's really fucked up. That's fucked up. I'm gonna give y'all 2 seconds to smash the like, and as always, get ready for the next reaction.